Yo, we back, man. This is Running Point, episode 13. Here we talk about everything Knicks and Lakers and everything in between. I'm DJ.
Ronnie.
Serge.
Steve.
What's happening, man? How you feeling today?
Great.
Feeling good. Night got off to a good start.
Why is it off to a good start?
Good game. You know
What game?
Good results.
How you feeling? How you feeling, DJ?
Next.
Wow.
We just watched the Knicks game.
Fuck the Knicks.
Just watched a barn burner.
I wouldn't call it a barn burner.
It was
It was in Indiana, but it's not a barn burner. They got fucking lucky off a last second fucking three. You know what I'm saying? I'm no disrespect to his name, but I can't pronounce his name. But you know,
Neymar.
Possibly, yeah. Solid game. I mean, he had 5 points. No disrespect, 5 points. But the last three, fumbled the ball, won a step back three, hit the three. You know what I mean? Like just shit like that, wonky shit like that. But again, coming into the game, I didn't expect us to win because being down OG, JB being down, he's probably like 50 to 75%. So it was coming to be expected. So we played well, and they kind of had a last-ditch effort to win this fucking game.
I mean, but the Knicks every one of their games is close. Comes down to the wire.
This is frustrating because the fact we go up, we play well, and then it's like we get complacent, and then all of a sudden we pump the brakes.
When your rotation is 7 guys, it's fatigue, man.
I don't think it's fatigue, man.
I mean,
this one was just, you could call it fatigue then, because normally when you're tired, you make lapse in judgment.
Sure.
But I don't think.
They played 8 today.
Huh?
They played 8 today.
Oh, okay.
I mean, we had
Somebody got 4 minutes.
And so we'll see. I mean, it's only one game.
They might not make it to the end of the series the way they're looking and falling down.
Anyway, we're not y'all. We're not going home early. I mean, I know with this podcast we talk about Lakers and Knicks and everything in between, but the fact that it's only the Knicks right now.
Wow.
That's remaining in the playoffs. So therefore, can we remain on my squad? You know what I'm saying? Game, huh? Go ahead.
No, that's all cool and well. But after the Knicks get eliminated, we could at least say we're the in-season champions.
That means
we're
nothing.
coming away with something.
Is that the worst take already? We're not even into the podcast. That's probably the worst take.
It could be the worst take, but I'm just saying, you try to get at me.
Oh, yeah, Lakers fans, so you're going to ride with my man.
Yeah, we got a title.
You heard SJ too. He was just saying that was
Lakers
BS.
Fan.
He was saying it was bullshit. He was saying it was bullshit. But anyway, you know, Knicks, we're getting back on topic because clearly we're not talking about teams that are outside of the playoffs. You know what I'm saying? At least not this early in the episode, no?
All right.
Would y'all agree?
No, absolutely.
I'm just saying the frustration as a Knicks fan, a current playoff team. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
You can't be that frustrated. It's a good game. What, you expected a sweep or something?
Not a sweep. Okay, not a sweep, but I expected to win. After like looking at the game, being competitive, as y'all know, I was kind of hype and all that. I thought we could have pulled it out because of the fact that we had these last 5-minute heroics. And I don't feel like the Pacers are a closing team yet because they're so young. They're not a season.
How many games did you pick them to lose?
2 games.
All right, so you expected 2 games.
But the fact of like how it became so close and the fact Game 4 we should go in with confidence because of the fact that we now know we can play without OG or, you know what I mean? Like Jalen being the star. Because obviously DiVincenzo had 35 tonight, so he played well. Just I think he slowed down in the stretch, maybe because of the fact that he got hurt on that end one, hurt his lower back, so he kind of slowed down. But other than that, I thought we played serviceable, man. And the fucking bullshit call. I know the Pacers had like 78 missed calls between the 2 games in New York, but they called a goaltending on Hartenstein. It wasn't a goaltend. It looked like he was going up for a rebound because it was an air ball, I think, by Spicy P. So,
but fuck the Pacers, game in general, right?
Yeah, go ahead.
In general about the Knicks, what do you feel? Because obviously they're getting hurt. If it was me, I see what we have going. I'm saving Jalen Brunson. Like he's playing off one leg.
Yeah.
He's not going to say anything, in my opinion. He's just going to ride it out. But with the roster that y'all have now, it's not like y'all competing for a championship.
It doesn't matter. The
Thibodeau
fact that
gonna run them into the ground.
That's okay.
Like you do every year.
I'm okay with that. I just think game 2, you've seen what we were like when Jalen Brunson went out in the first quarter. We were ass. Deuce McBride came in. We were really stagnant, made in bohem mistakes. Josh Hart kind of brought up the ball, created turnover. So it's like we kept them in the game. Then they won it by 11. You know what I mean? So it's like then JB came back in the third quarter, like resemblance of like Willis Reed and the comeback of the hurt ankle and shit like that. So it was just the energy. What?
Nah, go ahead, son.
So I'm
just saying, it was on like the anniversary of that. That's the only reason I'm bringing it up.
Where were you?
On the contrary,
Huh?
Go ahead.
I was still about Dad Nutsack, possibly.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Doing my
What you
thing.
talking about?
Invoking Willis
Yeah.
Reed.
I'm just saying, this was the anniversary of that. So it's like,
you good.
Like
we
he was
went up
sorted.
2-0.
No,
Again, we're talking about current playoff teams. The Lakers aren't in the...
No. To your point
Go
earlier,
ahead.
you said that you felt confident the next game because they showed that they can play with them
Without.
without. They showed that they cannot win without
Who?
OG.
My nigga, did you just watch the same game we did?
Who won?
What happened?
Who won?
Has nothing to do with that.
That's the only thing that matters. Who won?
Was that not a last
You
second
didn't
heave?
win without OG.
Was that not a last second heave?
You know what it was?
You didn't
Go
win
ahead.
without
It was-
OG. It's
it
gonna
was the
look
Knicks.
desperation.
It's gonna be worse
No.
next game.
It was the Knicks missing those free throws.
Exactly. That came back and bit us in the ass.
Those free throws, I don't know what the free throw count was in the fourth quarter, but they missed free throws. You got to make them. You on
Exactly.
the road, you know, everybody in the building wants you to lose. The energy is against you.
Yeah.
You're in the game. You're up. You got to make your free throws.
Absolutely. I agree.
You have to.
I
You
agree.
have to.
They're
What
gonna
y'all feel
lose
about Tyrese Halliburton?
35 points.
I mean, he did what he was supposed to do. I mean, he didn't do anything spectacular.
Yeah, he hasn't been playing.
I
I
think
thought
he's-
he would be give y'all a little bit more problems.
Honestly, I'm glad he's not having a breakout series. To
Wait,
be
he
honest
had
with you,
30
why would I want a breakout
He had
series?
35 and 7.
Yeah, but
14
it
for
wasn't-
26.
But that was the majority in the first half.
Okay.
So
And
I mean, I'm not
he's
really.
home. You
Huh?
know? He's home.
But then
you know?
honestly, coming back from like he had 6 the first game. I forget what he had the second game. They have 35, but the majority of that was in the first half.
Yeah.
And then if you really watch him now, like he throws a lot of like cross court pass. We're just not. We collapse too quickly.
Yeah.
So you think it's your defense?
Yeah, like if you look at it, like he's throwing across court, and he's like the dudes have to jump up to get it to kind of remain in balance to kind of
Yeah.
start their offense. And a lot of these guys can't start their own offense
Right.
at all. He's the only one that can initiate the offense. So if you just focus on Tyrese, you're going to be good money.
Mm.
But it's like the fact of like we're just boneheaded. It's like we don't know how to play defense a lot of the times. Coming from a defensive minded head coach,
You don't think you're just tired?
I think
These
it's
guys-
mental. I think
Yeah.
it's mental fatigue.
nah,
Bruh,
man.
it's all of it.
this is how Tibbs does it.
How many?
This is his
we know this is how
Yeah,
Tibbs
yeah,
does
yeah.
it.
Where
We're
has
asking,
it
is
got?
it good for the
Yeah.
players?
how many?
This is what you sign up for.
How many chips does Tibbs have?
0.
Damn, that was a quick count.
I'm just
Recount
saying.
Yeah,
It was- I mean,
Recount
huh?
them. Recount them. How many? No, you got to count Chicago too.
But how many coaches currently that are
Minnesota?
playing? I'm saying a lot of current coaches have 0 chips. So it's like it might not be him. Who knows?
You can't compare him to a lot of coaches playing now because he was coaching 20 years ago.
But he's also evolved.
Yeah, but
He's also gotten better as a coach though too.
but you still see the same symptoms from his teams. They go in the playoffs burnt.
I don't think Tibbs has gotten. He hasn't proven to me that he's gotten better as a coach.
Look what he's done with the Knicks. Did anyone know? I mean, granted, it's a lot of it's JB.
What's
But
different than what
I
he
mean,
did
Brunson.
with the
Excuse me.
with the Bulls?
He's a good coach. He just
Derrick Rose got hurt.
he runs his teams into the ground. He's known for
The
that.
Bulls were they really that good? If you really think about it,
Hell
The
yeah.
Knicks, are they
Offensively.
really that good?
Bruh,
If you think
yeah,
about
I
it?
was just about.
yeah, we're really that good.
He got it.
Wait,
We have-
you're talking about the Tibbs teams with who? D Rose?
With the MVP season and all that?
They weren't all really think about it, guys.
They were
Rose would
they were
smack Jalen
they were a
Brunson and-
Think
well-balanced
about it.
team.
Jimmy Butler was young.
They were a well-balanced team.
Oh, this is
Hell yeah.
before Jimmy.
With veterans and
Okay,
young
Lou
talent,
Dane.
they
Ben
were a
Jordan.
defensive-minded team that had
Anyway,
a good offense.
No, that relied heavily on a
On Derrick
dominant
Rose.
point guard.
Yeah,
That sound like any team?
yeah. Sound like all the other teams were on that time.
has
Sound like Jalen Brunson today.
we're more efficient, guys, and then also we have the Nova Knicks. Granted, it means nothing, but winning back-to-back championships at Villanova, the chemistry is there.
Yo, DiVincenzo was just Kirk Heinrich.
Listen,
Stop it.
I understand that
Don't
you.
be disrespectful, bro.
I understand
Don't
your
do
team
that.
That's
lost
disrespectful.
tonight.
That's disrespectful, bro.
Yeah, to Kirk.
Y'all bugging.
To Kirk.
Anyway,
Listen, you can't say the Bulls were they really that good. That's
They
D
were top.
Rose,
I
Tops.
never considered them a championship team.
D Rose.
I mean that was an outstanding team, and you should hear. Do you hear about what KG and them and Paul Pierce and them say about that team?
That was
LeBron
one of
and
the
them?
best series.
That was the best
What
series.
they, what they
Series.
say about Derrick Rose, not
Exactly.
about that
They
team.
say
Exactly.
they say the Bulls were a problem back then. They all give them
Derrick
their
Rose
credit.
was a problem.
yeah,
Yeah, but that it wasn't a D Rose team.
It
You didn't
was.
you didn't go and say, okay, D Rose is a star, right? But
MVP.
but you also know that they're gonna bring it on the defensive end. Like they were known for their defense. So like
There's a
we
lot of
throw that
grit.
under the table today, but
Of course.
that's probably a better defensive team than any top defensive team in the league right now.
To Ronnie's point, if you took Derrick Rose off that team, they're shit. Just like if you took, as we've seen, game 2, if you took Jalen Brunson off the team, the offense doesn't run as efficiently as possible.
Exactly. It's a Tibbs team.
I
Yeah,
think
it's
Tibbs
not
is-
a good offensive team.
I think Tibbs is a solid coach, man. I think JB is obviously the heartbeat of what we do best. It runs through him, absolutely. But I would say more credit to the players than it would be Tibbs. I think Tibbs is he's been there, he's been to the Eastern Conference Finals.
Tibbs just reminds
Once or
me a
twice.
lot of Doc Rivers. Keeps
Yeah.
the same system,
Yeah.
brings it everywhere he goes, and gets the
And
same results.
it's I guess the fact that it's putting him over the top because it reminds me of so much 90s Knicks basketball.
okay.
The physicality, the togetherness. We don't really, Patrick Ewing was our star, but we have solid players around him, right? But it's like we've never had a point guard like this since I was born, Walt Clyde Frazier. We had Stephon Marbury for a glimpse, but he didn't do what JB or Brunson was doing. So I
But
think
you
just
had
that excitement. Huh?
You had insanity.
Anyway, until Kobe came in and shut it down. But anyway,
What's your prediction then for the series?
I think Knicks in 6 still.
snap.
I think still Knicks in 6.
What you got?
My fault. I was watching
This nigga watching the
the game. My bad.
Timberwolves game.
What you got?
But who you got? Who you guys? You still got Knicks in 5, Steve?
I got Knicks at 5.
What you got, Ronnie?
The
last 3 games.
Knicks in 6.
Knicks in 6.
I mean, it might
Oh, I said 7.
Knicks in a
6.
close 6 or Knicks in 7.
You still got Pacers in 7?
Pacers in 7.
Why?
Injuries.
Injuries.
And fatigue.
Yeah.
That's
Those are two
It's gonna
big
be a
reasons, man.
4-man rotation if it go to game 7. I'm telling you right
I'm
now.
not-
Y'all barely made it out today.
They barely
couple-
won, and they're almost full strength, bro.
Yeah, but y'all barely won all of y'all games.
That's what I'm saying.
We home right now.
Okay.
We home. We roll rested.
All right.
What you mean y'all
They
home?
give us their best punch. We're good.
You haven't seen their best punch.
They haven't seen it. Like they don't have a best punch, my nigga. We
You
counterpunch. We're
can't even-
counterpunchers.
You can't even give your
We're
best punch.
counterpunchers, you know what I'm
You
saying?
can't even give your best punch.
We're
right now.
counterpunchers out here.
You can't even be.
You know what I mean?
We know you faking. We know you fainting.
We gonna take it easy on them because it's Mother's Day weekend.
Yeah.
You know.
What does it have to do with anything? Shout out to all the moms out there, but it has nothing to do with.
You might be a little
Niggas
sensitive right
just,
now.
oh, you're giving us flowers. Okay, give us flowers. Give us flowers.
So happy Mother's Day to all the mothers and the baby mothers out there.
And the baby mamas.
Word, mamas. All of y'all.
Shout out to y'all, man.
Definitely.
We love y'all. Thank you for bringing us into this world and all that. But anyway, yeah, so
Wolves.
yeah, I mean, we got someone who's playing well this offseason or this postseason. He recently lost his mom during COVID. Cat and the Timberwolves are up 2-0 now. Like, what y'all think about him? Like, he's coming from a meniscus injury.
And got him in shade. That's what a good leader do. Like, get you in line.
Oh, say that again?
That's what a
Ant's
good...
so Ant's the man on the team? Because before the season started, Serge, this nigga was saying that it was Cat's team.
I think we
No,
all. We
I
all,
was saying,
See this?
yeah,
Right,
we got it on
what's
tape,
Cat's
broski.
team?
We got it on tape. What I said...
Backtrack it. Go ahead.
What I said was, it hasn't been Ant's team until this year.
got it.
Stop it.
He was saying it was
hasn't.
Ant's team since Ant was
Day
a rookie.
one.
I'm like,
Day
nah.
Continue.
I know. I agree with you. Like this year, like Ant made it his.
Of
team,
course, he's
like,
been like the potential guy since
Right.
day one.
Right.
But like he took the reins maybe at the end of last year when we talked about this beginning of this year, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So
Okay.
I was like, all right, he's now becoming the official leader.
All day.
I thought it was from the very
And
beginning.
it's shown in their record, like I was saying.
It's showing in how they play, their energy.
I feel like they were doing it last year. They lost to a better team last year.
But did you get like the last 2
and they played them the
years,
best. I'm
wouldn't
sorry
you
to cut
say
you
that
off.
They seemed a little immature
Last year?
like silly laughing, getting into too much jawing back and forth with the team, not completely focused on the game. Like you watch them this year compared to the last 2 years, and it's like, damn, like they're a little more militant on the court, a little more focused, a little more concentrated.
I think that comes from, honestly, like I think the unsung hero is, I think, Mike Conley Jr. You know what I'm saying? He's a leader. Like he's a veteran. Like he has everyone's ear from Memphis to to Utah. So he has like a track record of like just putting people in line. I think it just took him a while to kind of get into Ant's ear. But from the very beginning, I thought it's been Ant's team, and just the grooming of like Mike Conley grooming him to be who he is now. And now we're seeing the fruits of the labor. I'm not saying that you're wrong either, but I just feel like
I mean they had
maybe just showed it more of an immature. Well, yeah.
Just to throw it out there,
But this is more. I'm not saying that he's not professional.
He won teammate of the year this year too. Conley, so
he's done that everywhere he goes. He's a gritty veteran who wants it now. Like every playoff, he's either hurt or he's not available. You know what I mean? For whatever reason. So yeah, man, I think it's definitely Mike Conley Jr. What do you guys think about the series? Is it shocking that they're up 2-0?
I mean, I would have put. I don't know how you guys feel. You know, especially with it being Mother's Day weekend coming up, Rudy Gobert took the game off to see his child born, which is a beautiful thing. And I know some people gave him a hard time for that. Charles Barkley, I think, said something about it. A couple people said.
I ain't catch what Charles said. What did Charles say?
Gil said something about it, like, "Hey man, that baby's here forever."
What Charles said?
I'd have to go back and read the quote. I don't want to misread him, but the point of it is, you know, is it one of those things where it's like, hey, the baby's here, so I will get so much time with the baby, but I only have maybe this one chance to get a ring. Should I be at the game with the team, or should I be at the hospital?
You and I both have the pleasure, the honor being fathers. What would you do in that position where your child is born?
It depends on how many children I have.
SJ's born in the morning.
It depends on how many children I have.
Got you. It's your first.
How many rings I have.
Yo,
at the end of the day, I think it depends on that. Like, is that individual? Like, it's his choice. It's his choice at the end of the day. You know what I mean?
Yes,
but if I got 5 kids, do you mean? And 0 rings,
hold on. Like,
hey, yo, listen, man.
Listen, bruh.
People be. This is how I feel. I feel like people be having too many opinions. I'm gonna do what I'm gonna do, and nobody gonna tell me shit. Nigga. Yeah. Like, don't even come talk to me about my decision about if I decided to go to the game or go see my child born. Don't even come talk to me unless you say congratulations. Like you know what I mean? I made my decision. Like, I didn't ask permission. That's what I'm saying. Like, that's a grown man who's having a child.
I get it, but
I can't say nothing to you.
But hold on. So
that's crazy.
Championship mentality, a former Laker, a long time ago when he played for the Utah Jazz, his daughter had eye surgery during the day. He flew back to Utah. She had surgery in LA, eye surgery, and then he went to Utah for a playoff game at night.
Right.
Rudy Gobert's child was born in the morning. You telling me you can't fly? Granted, if there was complications with the pregnancy and the wife or his girl,
Derek Fisher did it. So that's what you're saying.
That's what I'm saying. Championship. Is it a championship mindset at that point?
No, it don't matter.
Or what is it?
Why does it matter? It's a different person.
Bro, if your child is, let's just say your child is healthy, or you're not going to fly at night? Back to an hour and my nigga, it's 90 minutes away on the private jet.
My first child is born. I'm going to go see my first child.
He or she is here. You're here. Oh, boop. All the photos, all the videos. I'm leaving at the last possible second I can do so.
Why? Wait, question. But why is it even an issue? You saw what my team did. We spanked them without me there. What's the issue?
Bro, it's chemistry. It's brotherhood. That's what it's about as well.
The same way they claim to be the Lakers daddy. Listen, we about to
it's chemistry. It's camaraderie. My nigga, this nigga did a boneheaded play before. My nigga, remember he had COVID first, my nigga. And then my nigga, it was confident, dapping niggas up and all that.
Hey,
I'm not blaming Rudy Gobert for it. Like,
all I'm saying is, my nigga, 90 minutes.
Bruh, nah.
My nigga, Matt Barnes drove 90 minutes to up Derek Fisher's ass, my nigga.
Bro, that has nothing to do with nothing.
I'm just saying.
You're talking about the energy.
Yes.
The energy is important.
I'm excited. Like, let me go whoop these niggas' asses. Yeah. And the fact that they saying I'm not this, I'm gonna quiet these niggas up. You're just giving them another reason to hate your ass, my nigga.
That's you.
I don't disagree with you.
That's you, though. That's you projecting. That's not
projecting, my nigga. It's there.
Won Defensive Player of the Year. He's sitting pretty.
And he shouldn't have won it, actually.
He won it.
We'll get there.
He won it. It is what it is. He won it 4 times. He won it.
Anyway. Wemby got snubbed, dog. But continue.
Yeah.
Oh, the guy who was supposed to be in the play-in?
On that is actually like you're not the only person who has it. Everybody's been debating Wemby or freaking Gobert.
There's no debate.
Yeah, there is no. Wemby is not Defensive Player of the Year. He should probably not even be mentioned in the category. Like, come on, he is a rookie. He barely knows team defense. He had
3.5 blocks a game.
So what?
He's covering for niggas that's getting burned by, and he's clearing that shit out of the way, or he's adjusting shots at the rim. What the fuck did Rudy Gobert do in game 2?
What you talking about?
He was out, right? And what did they clamped these niggas in game 2?
What does that
without
prove?
Rudy Gobert? So he's not clearly the defensive player of the year. And then when Jokic plays him one-on-one, this nigga does nothing, bro.
Did they clamp him in game 1?
Yo.
Minnesota.
Clamp who?
The Nuggets.
Yo, can we compare the defensive
Joker?
stats?
That's not what I asked.
No. That's not what I asked. How much did Jokic have? Game 1. Let's put that out there.
I think he shot for 11. I think he shot 11 for 25 or something like that.
How much did he have? That's what he gets that. He gets that. He shoots that many times a game. That's his average.
11 for 25 sound like
that's his average
for you?
Nah, he a little better 11, than that.
11 for 25.
That's his average.
32, how many, 32, 9, and 8.
I'll take it.
They lost.
That's exactly what happened in game 2. Without Rudy Gobert.
Let me get back to my point, though.
You're not answering the question.
Let me get back to my point.
There's no point.
If Wemby was on any team in the playoffs right now, you don't think he would get taken advantage of?
How? His length alone.
You don't think any NBA player that's in the playoffs would be taking advantage of a rookie? A rookie, my God.
How?
A team defense? You actually think he could support a team defense in the playoffs? A team defense. Yeah, he could get his attributes.
How tall is this nigga?
He could get some off of floaters.
How tall is this nigga? His length alone, right? What are we talking about?
You're not anchoring a playoff defense.
Pull your glasses off, adjust them with your shirt, and put it back on your face.
I'm going to tell you right now.
Y'all crazy.
If you put Wemby at the center and move AD to the power forward, we're still in the playoffs right now.
But you're talking about Wemby
my
overall.
Nigga, you just said put it on any team. He just put him on the fucking Lakers. What are you talking about? What are you arguing now?
Let me finish my point. You're talking about Wemby overall. I'm talking about Wemby strictly as a defensive player.
But that's what he's not.
As a defensive player, he is still making mistakes. He is still a rookie. He still doesn't know all of the coverages. He's still getting taken advantage of.
Was his team good? His team wasn't fucking good. His team was good at all, right?
So what does that mean? I'm talking about Wemby specifically.
But that don't mean he can't get defensive.
So he's put on the spot earlier than normal. If he had a good perimeter defenders, he'd be a little bit better to recognize things. So but if your team sucks, Ronnie, and they're driving to the hole, you're covering up mistakes for everyone else.
Why you keep talking about his team? I'm talking about him specifically.
But he's included in the team.
I'm talking about him specifically.
It's a team game in terms of that, right?
It's going mad slow.
I understand it's a team game, but he doesn't know all of the intricacies of protecting his team, of anchoring his team defense.
If his team isn't good, Ronnie,
my nigga, you got it.
The entire team isn't good.
You got it.
So therefore, it's going to be a glaring issue, right? He covers up those glaring issues. If he's on a better fucking team, he'd be better. What are we talking about?
So he wouldn't be making rookie mistakes on a better
team.
Every
rookie makes rookie mistakes. Rookies hit a wall, my nigga. But that doesn't take away the fact that he wouldn't be fucking defensive player of the year.
He's not defensive player of the year.
No, he's definitely not. Rudy Gobert.
He's not the defensive player of the year. Like that doesn't make any fucking sense. How a rookie who doesn't know team defense, who's still getting eaten up, who's missing coverages, who's doing all this,
he's productive
and blocks.
He's productive even still.
One more block.
He's productive even still, my nigga. Regardless of all those mistakes, all the fucking team not making the fucking playoffs.
So what?
All right, so I got a question.
That's crazy.
We're about to pull the stat line up, right?
That's crazy.
So what if the stat line is exactly the same for both of them?
So what?
I'm taking Wemby.
So what? If you don't follow a stat line, you watch the game.
This is the new media. My nigga, this is the new media we're talking about. We're not talking about old media.
Listen.
Are we not?
All right.
You're just talking about opinions.
So my question is, if the stat line is the same for both, right, or pretty close to the same, is it more impactful for somebody that's on a lesser team, or is it more impactful for the player that's on a well-groomed, more veteran team?
We just seen it.
So what are those numbers more impactful for the defensive player on a veteran team or on a rookie or
it's not the numbers.
Team?
You can't go by the numbers and say which one's more impactful. You gotta watch the game and see which one's more impactful.
No, anything specific.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
Because I just got the basic
Wemby's gonna have the highlights. He's gonna have the highlights. He's gonna have the blocks. He's gonna come out of nowhere. Like he's gonna have those things.
What you got, Serge?
No. But he's not covering up all of the mistakes that are happening.
Damn near. Even with the rookie mistakes, Ronnie.
What was their record this year?
Ass.
16 games.
But if
16 wins.
If you don't have a good team and he's still doing what he's doing, like how is that not?
You're not getting.
How is that not?
You're
what?
not getting defensive player of the year with 16 wins. Not on a Spurs team.
Yeah. So Rudy had 14 points, 12.9 rebounds, 2.1 blocks, 0.7 assists, 1.3 assists. I'm sorry, 0.7 steals.
And what did Wemby have?
How many
I don't
offensive?
know why y'all going by stats.
And what did Wemby have?
That's a part of it.
Wemby, he only had 10 rebounds, 2 less, 3.6 blocks, 3 assists,
you also look at
and
the
21
stats.
points.
And I'm not even saying
So
I would
14
pick
and 12
Rudy.
versus 21 and 10.
As a rookie and rookie mistakes and a rookie wall. First year getting
21
adjusted.
and 10. Like, come on, my guy.
That's
What are
not
y'all
good.
talking about, man?
That's a rookie of the year.
That's
balanced.
balanced.
Yeah, so why y'all giving me 21 points if we're talking about defense right now? I'm not talking about
the whole stat line.
players.
He just gave the whole stat line. 14 to 12 and 21 to 10.
Defense. Strictly
What is
defense.
his defensive
And there's
numbers?
no way
What
that
is his
Wemby,
defensive
with all
numbers?
his rookie
Hold on.
mistakes, that I would want him on my playoff team as my starting center right now.
You're
If I'm
bugging.
on a playoff team.
You're bugging. He just put him on the Lakers. You didn't have any answer for that, though.
What are you talking
Continue.
about? You cut me off.
Anyway, so Ant-Man, what we think? Is he him?
Crazy.
Is he him?
Yeah.
Because he's talking crazy.
Yeah,
He's him?
Yeah.
Crazy.
Or is it crazy talk? As
How
he's
is it,
talking.
wait, what's crazy talk? That
Is
what-
he?
Ant-Man is him?
This is the same nigga that said the Spurs was going to be in the playoffs this year.
I said play in. Don't misquote me.
Bro, but here's
I
the
said
thing.
play in.
Here's the thing. Defensive player of the year, but
Was his
like, how
team
does
not
it
ass,
impact?
Ronnie? Was the Spurs not ass? Offensively and defensively.
Yeah.
Continue. So is Ant-Man good?
He's the man.
Is
He's
he
probably
is
about to be the face
is he the
of the
face?
NBA.
Is he the face yet?
We can't say that just yet because
Why
we
not?
gotta allow everybody to play.
He's earning it. Right
Everyone
now.
is playing though.
He's like
Ja
he's
Morant's not
currently
playing.
earning it on
Zion's
the
not
court
playing.
right
I'm
now.
talking
We're talking about current right now. Current, right?
Well,
What have you done for me
left?
lately? This is what everything is nowadays.
So he's currently earning the face of the NBA in the playoffs right now.
Could
This is where you make your mark,
could you
right?
say that?
You damn right.
I mean, is
Can-
the
can we say
MVP
what?
not the face of the league?
Did we talk about Jokic? We didn't talk about Tim Duncan, and Tim Duncan was great. He's one of the MVPs. You know what I'm saying? Like,
What's the question?
Is
Who's the
MVP?
face
is he
of
the
the
face
league?
of the league? Is Ant-Man the face of the league?
No.
Who's the face of the league?
LeBron, Steph.
They're
They
not
just-
in the playoffs. KD's not in the playoffs.
You asking me who's the face of the league or who's hot right now?
Who's the face of the league?
Who's the
face of
face
the
of
league
As
the
of
is
league?
right now.
LeBron.
As of right now. Because again, it's what have you done for me lately?
It don't matter.
This is the topic,
It
right?
can still be LeBron, even though he ain't. Because LeBron held us down 8 summers, so we ain't.
Wait, I got
we
a
ain't doing
question.
that.
Even to preface that, how often would the face of the league change?
It just depends on the era.
Yeah, like it's.
It depends on the health.
But we already know.
Because
We already
today's
know.
ain't-
Brian.
At the
All those
beginning
other
of the
dudes.
season was Ja. Last
They're
season it
older
was
than they
Ja.
are younger. They're older than they are younger. They don't have many more years left, right? So now we're passing the torch. Who is the torch being passed to? If you guys want to be technical, who is this last generation?
You was
Since y'all
looking for a
niggas wanna be-
specific answer?
Clearly, like, come on, bro. We're talking about a current situation.
I mean, we don't.
SGA, hold on.
He's hot right now.
SGA's in the playoffs. Luka's in the playoffs, right?
But that don't.
There's
what I'm-
younger talent in the playoffs currently.
So that don't make them the face because they're still playing.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Like it's like the face of the NBA is not always in the finals. So, but you're right in one regards. Like LeBron is not going to be here that much longer. So
Once he
the
leaves,
torch
that's
is
when the
being
face.
passed.
You have
He's
to.
here.
You have to
the
get that
face.
shit in line now.
Yeah, and
So
I think
who's that?
Ant-
Who's
I
that
think
person?
Ant- I think Ant-Man is making a really
You do
good.
have to. You can't have.
It's
Let's just say, for instance,
gonna
LeBron
naturally
retired. You don't
work
have.
itself out.
That's what I'm asking now.
Now,
Who's your front runner for face of the league, guys?
Who you
No, I
want?
know
Since you guys want to be technical,
I
again.
know the NBA wanted it to be 3 years ago.
yeah, that's what I'm trying to
But
look.
my boy started, playing with them blickers, and he lost his
Yes, so
spot.
avoid
And
the
that's
question.
probably permanent now.
What we're trying to tell you is
You're not telling me anything.
He's hot right now. There's been plenty of niggas that are hot right now. We all see it. Like, we all see Ant. We all see it.
Yeah.
But last year or the year before that, we saw Ja. We saw Luka. Giannis was going to be
Not-
the best nigga in the
Bro,
top 10.
not like this. Not like this,
What?
bro.
Not like what?
Like
Are you
just
kidding me?
y'all not even let me finish.
Ja came
Just-
in year
can y'all-
one.
Let me like y'all not.
Go ahead, Sergio.
Ant-Man just dropped a sneaker this year. It's the number one selling sneaker of the year. He's been on all the commercials with his emergence of what he's doing currently. Shitting on KD, dunks, highlights. This is what he's been doing. He's charismatic. A lot of these dudes aren't good in terms of everything. They don't have the total package. He has a total package of everything.
Ja did all of that.
Ja did not. Nike, hold on. Nike failed. Shout out to Nike. I'm going to work with you in the future. But Nike failed him by not putting a shoe out right away. They waited. And they waited with Ant-Man too. But the fact of like what he did with that shoe and the rollout for the shoe and then coming out with a high, a mid, and then a low in the same year. You traditionally don't do that. He has the hottest selling sneaker right now. And he's been on every commercial. He's playing like the face of the league, dog. And then the comparison to Jordan, like you know how when you label a nigga the next Jordan, you know you made it.
But you got
he's the only nigga that's doing that. But you gotta
understand something. When we're talking about the face of the league,
yep.
These people that we've put up there, like you just brought up how Ja and his Nike contract, you gotta understand he was being marketed by the NBA at the same time. So there's a push. They get in a room and they decide who we gonna push for the new face. And that's who they decide to push. So you're not going to see what you saw with Ja because they'll fix those mistakes if they realize it, right? And so then there'll be a better rollout like it was this time for Ant-Man as opposed to what they did with Ja, right? So that's what you're seeing right now. But at the end of the day, don't make any mistake about it. This is NBA dollars behind him.
No,
he's being marketed and pushed this way by the NBA.
Of course, because not for nothing, he has no tattoos. He's clean cut.
They made their decision.
But again, it doesn't take away from like,
and they told his referees to take it easy on him.
His overall like personality, his game,
absolutely, it's wonderful for the league. But he's not the face.
So who's the face from this new crop, right? Because obviously we can't talk about the older guys.
I understand everything that you're saying, but I'm still failing to realize or to see the difference between him and Ja without Ja mistakes.
So what you saying? Ja's the face of the league?
What I'm saying is, the face of the league talk, he has to prove it some more. As far as
Ja hasn't done anything.
No.
I'm not saying Ja has it, but what I'm saying is that's how quickly it could come and go.
I love Ja.
I'm saying that's how quickly it could come and go.
The NBA fired Ja, right? The NBA fired him from being the face of the league.
Low key.
Yeah.
But due to his own mistakes.
Due to his own mistakes.
Right. Yeah. But that's how quickly it could come and go. They will replace you. It's not something, I'm the face. It's something you have to keep on earning. LeBron earned it every single season. I was about to say, So that's what I'm saying with Ant. He's hot right now.
But he was hot last year.
Not face of the league.
But again,
exactly.
But
so
you
that's
gotta understand something too.
You got to keep doing it.
Listen, LeBron,
this is a huge step.
I have to see it for 2 years, 3 years before I start saying it.
If he makes the finals this year, means nothing.
Amazing.
Listen, LeBron was one mistake away from Steph being the face of the league. LeBron had to do something new every year, build a school. You know what I'm saying? All kinds of a lifetime deal with Nike contract, first and only player. Like it's always a highlight every year when he's the face. It was like something new LeBron did to add on to what he was doing to the court and on the court, right? Yeah. So that's the type of campaign. That's the type of things that the NBA pushes behind you when you're the face. Mm-hmm. And Josh, he shot himself and he tried to bob himself.
And speaking of Ant, he kind of messed up his first step at bat or at the plate this past All-Star weekend, shooting left hand, garbage performance in an All-Star game. That's not face of the league material.
Yeah. I'm sure someone spoke to him about that.
Yeah,
but it's also it's a joke now. It's not as serious as it used to be.
Hey, those
I'm just saying, I'm not defending him. I'm not defending him.
We talked about
as a collective.
We talked about it last time. Remember they came out the jerseys with all the achievements on them. Remember your boy Melo?
Stop it. No Dick Slater on this podcast, dog. None of that.
Nigga, you hot right now.
Saying some crazy takes, bro.
Huh? What's crazy? What takes about? What am I saying that's crazy?
Face of the league. I just don't think it's something you can anoint right away. Face of the league? I don't think it's something you could do right away. I'm gonna let the season. You can't choose it. Like, let the season finish. Let me look back on it.
Who was the face of the league last year?
Last year, for me, you could say Ja.
Yeah, Ja. No, not last year. Was it last year? He was.
All I saw was his face.
All
I saw was his face.
No, but when we say face, you know what I mean? Like
I know what you mean.
He was darling.
Bro, until LeBron leaves, he'll be the face of the league. You're going to have your superstars within that realm. NBA could be divided. You got your Magic, Bird, Jordan, LeBron, and everybody who played with him.
Don't forget about Kobe.
Nobody is going to be the face of the league. Like,
I mean,
there's been 3 or 4 faces of the league.
How does like 20, 30 in the last 30 years? It's probably been 4 faces.
Jordan, LeBron.
Jordan didn't play in the last 20.
You said last 40.
Last 30 years? Yeah,
you said last 40.
Man, who are you talking about?
So y'all jumping the gun a little bit, man. Y'all jumping the gun, but go ahead.
We'll say
jumping
Jordan.
the gun. Look. Okay.
Oh,
Shaq.
Okay.
Kobe.
Okay.
Tim Duncan.
Okay.
LeBron.
Those are not faces of the league, but I got you.
Y'all trying to jump the gun, man. We still in the Wolves.
My fault.
We're not talking about the reigning MVP.
We was, but you triggered
Joker.
Ronnie went off to the
Joker.
Wemby.
Is Joker the best big man ever? Because he's
anyway. We're not even going to get you there. Anyway,
I'm asking. You might agree.
Did they get it right this year?
What?
Did they get it right this year?
What?
The MVP.
I called it. Joker.
Did they get it right?
No.
I would have gave it to. If I'm being fair, I would have gave it to Shea.
I have a reason why I say this.
Why? People
because the NBA has the voters of the MVP award historically have a way of not choosing who the MVP should be because they're tired of giving it to the same person. And so they get tired of giving it to the rightful MVP and they'll just choose somebody. And they did that to Michael Jordan. Like they just got tired of giving it to MJ, gave it to Charles Barkley. Got
Malone. Yeah.
Thank you.
You know, but the thing is,
give it to who deserves it.
Yes, but the fact of like, to Ronnie, like they came out of nowhere this year and finished as the number 1 seed. The Thunder. No one thought, huh?
That's incredible.
Yo, multiple people deserve they have claims to the MVP.
Who's multiple people?
SGA, Jalen Brunson, Nikola Jokic, Luka.
They all finished top 5. But what I'm saying is, SGA had the best season out of all. Like, Jokic is a great player. I'm not taking anything away from him, right? But he's been consistent. To your point, we've seen that already.
So
what's wrong with seeing it already?
The emergence of something new.
Does it?
Who else does it? When did the Thunder finish last year? Did they finish 10th? I think they were in the playoff. I mean, playing. And then they finished number 1.
So what are you saying? Like comeback player of the year award? Or
going from not making the playoffs to the number 1 seed, going into the second round. He's showing that he's the MVP.
He's showing that he should be in the running for MVP.
He has a good claim to it.
Yeah,
what do you mean a good claim?
But I'm not arguing. If they selected SGA as MVP, I wouldn't argue.
All day.
They got Jokic as MVP. I'm not going to argue.
He didn't do anything special.
Yo, because he's consistent and he's the best big man and he's the best player on the best team. And the best team
they're not the best team this year.
Hold on.
It was
and the best team is not, number 1, they're reigning champions. So whether he's 1 or 2 or 3, they're putting up the best numbers.
Well, I still fail to see the best team. Where you get the best team from?
Oh, because I said not. It's not based off the fact that he's number 2 and they're number 1, so they're the best team. You could use that if you want, but we all know going into the playoffs, Denver was the best team coming out the West.
So
it's just like
no.
Thank you.
I would argue that. Hold on to your. Did the Lakers not lose all the games in the fourth quarter? Y'all were up the entire game and y'all lost in the fourth quarter. To me, that doesn't reflect.
You're talking about the playoffs, though.
That doesn't. You're talking about the playoffs. To me, that doesn't mean that you're the best team. Y'all squandered leads, and then whatever happened,
but
they're being basically what my point is. They're being exposed in the second round.
Of course, that's what the playoffs is for. But that's why we talk about regular season awards and playoffs separately.
Regular season awards go by the regular season. Wins and losses.
That's what we talk about.
But then wins and losses, they weren't number 1
at all.
No, what I'm saying is when we went into the playoffs, we knew that the best team on the West, regardless of what number you were, was Denver.
I don't think no one knew that.
We knew the team that could perform the best in the playoffs supposedly should be Denver. Okay. That doesn't mean that they had the best regular season. We're giving out a regular season award.
I mean,
all right. So who had the best regular season?
The best regular season on paper was.
Wait, they tied for the best regular season.
They tied?
Oh no, I'm talking about Thunder
about the West.
Denver.
I'm just talking about the West. I'm talking because we're talking about two teams in the West.
Yeah, but if you're including the best team.
We're talking about two teams in the West because we're talking about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander
or Jokic.
So fuck Boston. Like we're not even talking about Boston on the pod. Fuck Boston.
Damn.
Let it out.
Damn. Knicks is 6B. Knicks is 6B.
That's crazy.
I can't see. Now I don't even know who I want to lose more, Boston or the Knicks.
The Knicks.
I don't care what you say.
The Knicks.
Knicks is 6.
The Knicks.
He's bugging right now.
I'm saying Knicks is 6.
Boston's getting to the finals.
Knicks is 5. And I picked the Knicks to beat Boston.
We don't talk about the Celtics on this really.
Yeah. I said this the last 2 weeks. Yeah.
Yeah, man. I mean, like
these injury riddled Knicks.
Yeah.
Okay.
And look, he's on commercial. Jason, I know we're like all over the place, but I just got to get this out of here. Is Jason Tatum him?
Not to me.
Nah.
I'm looking at you, bro. What you pondering over there?
I'll tell you what Jason Tatum is. Jason Tatum is
Damn.
Really?
Damn. Okay. Why is that?
Listen,
he's an MVP candidate every year. The last
beautiful.
couple years. No, I'm just throwing it out because we're talking about MVPs.
Listen,
actually, I should have won it.
He has
a favorite coming into the season.
He has a great team backing him up. He's the best player on that team. This team has, come out of the East or damn near gone to the finals for the last 6 years in a row
since he's been there.
Right. And they get to the same point every year and they drop the ball. It's not even a surprise that we're going to see them in the Eastern Conference Finals, right? No one is going to be surprised when we see them there for the 7th time, right? The problem is how many times you going to go to the lake and not drink no water, right?
The Heat ain't here this year. The Bucks ain't here.
First of all, man.
My fault. Go ahead.
This guy.
I didn't even know I said that out loud. My fault.
Definitely said that.
Man. Go ahead.
He said something about wild take about LeBron, but anyway.
Nah, go ahead, son.
But not to your point.
Don't put a Lakers. Don't put a Lakers name in All right,
go ahead, continue, sir.
We're gonna edit that part out.
No, ain't no edits.
That was CGI.
To your point, I think him and JB are just Jalen Brunson. I feel like not Brunson, Jaylen Brown. I feel like they're just inconsistent. They're never usually on the same accord when they play.
You don't think there's chemistry? You think it's just talent?
No, they're talented as fuck.
I'm saying, do you think it's just talent, no chemistry?
I feel like it's just the chemistry. I don't think they figured out. I feel like Jaylen Brown feel like it's his team low key still. Like his team, and then Jason Tatum knows it's just.
Was it ever his team?
Jaylen Brown? Ask him, it's probably his team. In private quarters, it's probably his team. You know what I'm saying?
You mean like if he was here at the podcast, he'd be like, "Yo, it's my team."
If we're not recording shit, he'd be like, "Yeah, it's my team." Yeah.
So
to a certain, he's like, "Yeah, I'm that nigga on the team."
Who? Oh no, he might say I'm that nigga on the team. Yeah, but he ain't gonna say it's his team. It ain't his team.
That's what I'm saying. Like in a private circle, he's probably. It's just like he has it. Either one of them have it. I don't know. It's hard, bro.
So he tucking in his chain? That's what he doing?
Maybe.
He knows he ain't the best on the team.
You tucking your chain,
how do you know
that?
I'm saying as an alpha, like you're not gonna. You know what I'm saying? Like you're not. Alphas could play with alphas. You know what I'm saying? To a certain extent.
Yo, they got the best record in the league. They can play together.
Playoffs. Regular season means nothing, bro.
Right.
Okay.
Stop talking about regular season, please. The Knicks beat the Heat. AC beat the number 1 seed, Allen Houston. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, I digress. You know what I'm saying? But
I feel you.
Anyway, I just think I don't really fucking care.
I see no one in the playoffs this year that are going to be right. No one,
bro. Did you see? They just lost the Cavs.
So if they do this again, they go to the Eastern Conference Finals against whoever, your Knicks, and the Knicks beat them, right?
Come on.
What do you do with this Boston team?
Nothing.
You tried again,
bro. Who gives away Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown? Like why would you do that?
It's happened before.
$300 million. Well, how much?
It's happened for
depending on who you can get
Tatum
back.
Tatum hasn't even read up yet.
Yeah.
They about to have a goddamn $1 billion.
Brown, what, the highest paid player ever?
Right now, yeah. As of right now.
I think I think somebody else took it over.
Huh?
I think somebody else
got trade him.
No, Jaylen Brown is the highest paid.
Can you trade him?
Who's assuming that contract?
Ooh, that's a big contract.
That's a big. I mean, they're gonna redo the TV deals and shit like that, so it's gonna be pennies. But right now, you're stuck. for a while. And KP coming back, KP's not going to be 100% coming back.
What's his diagnosis? What he looking like?
I don't care. Why the fuck do I care? You know what I'm saying? Knicks is 6.
Yeah, that's why we can't have the Knicks in playoffs, man. Y'all niggas don't know how to.
You know what I'm saying? Like, why the fuck? Why
y'all
do I care?
Wait for the unicorn. Y'all say even if they lose, wait for the unicorn and run it back.
They're firing the coach if they lose.
Yeah, I agree. That's probably the first step.
If they don't lose,
coach what? Only been there.
If they don't lose game 6 or if they don't lose in game 6 or 7 of the finals, that coach gone.
Really?
Yeah.
Because they have a habit of keeping their coaches for a long time.
Who's that?
Boston.
Yeah. Yeah, they have a
for
NBA
years.
They
keep their coaches for a considerable amount of time.
True. Going back though, like who do y'all have in this series? Nuggets, Wolves. Any predictions? Wolves. Any wild takes?
Everything stays the same for me. Nuggets is 6.
You still think that?
Yeah.
What do you think Denver has to do since they got blitzed the first 2 games?
Exactly what they're doing right now. Just put the pressure on them. Because if they play like they know they're better, if they play with a chip on their shoulder, that's how you get 15, 20 point leads.
Watching both games, do you feel like Denver's a better team than
Denver's a better team? But you can see the future in Minnesota.
I think the future's here, bro.
You watched the first 2 games and you thought Denver is a better team.
I think that Denver is a better. Listen, just because you lose 2 games and you're in the playoffs, the funny thing about the playoffs is sometimes these teams that have been in the playoffs or won championships, they kind of get numb to shit until they really get their ass burnt. Pause. And then once they wake up,
yeah.
Remember Rasheed Wallace used to always say, the playoffs don't start until you get that first loss. That's for him, right? And then I remember Kobe said, like, some people they just don't wake up until their back's against the wall, and then that's when you want to fight.
That's fair.
So, I mean, we've seen a championship won on a 3-1, 3 down, right? Recently. So I think for Denver, they're talented enough to come out of 0-2 and win the series. I mean, nobody would be surprised if they saw that.
And if that happens in the face of the league?
Ooh, good question.
You asking me that?
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, it happens. What great player hasn't lost or had adversity or been up 2-0?
Talk to him about it, including Michael Jordan, right?
Right? Like people have lost series or not made exit the first round of the playoffs until they got extra help and all that. So I mean, it's happened.
My nigga, I don't even like the tone of your voice,
man.
I'm saying,
but the fact, hold on, you just said, hold on, Steph, hold on, Steph lost a 3-1 lead to LeBron, right? In 2016 finals. That's happened.
So what you telling me?
I'm saying, arguably one of the greatest teams of all time lost in the finals down by 3-1. So it's happened as the face of the league at that point in time. Unanimous MVP. Like he was jockeying. Huh?
Face of the league. That's what
him and LeBron were.
That's what made it. That's what secured LeBron as the face of the league, because we did think Steph was going to grab that.
I'm saying prior to leading up to that, he was the first ever unanimous MVP. Is all I'm saying.
And we thought
he was the face of the league, and then LeBron said, like you said,
we thought it was a new face of the league. And then LeBron said, "Nah."
But it's happened. When he got that Cleveland chip, it just changed his whole legacy.
But what I'm saying, but it's happened.
Looked back at Curry like, "Motherfucker, what the fuck?" It was over.
All I'm saying,
that face of the league, it was done.
Yeah.
He was there though, right? He was the face of the league for a period of time.
He was a superstar that played during the era of the face of the league.
He was. I feel like he was rivaling it, but he never like.
All I'm saying is
he had his moment.
Yeah, he had a moment.
People have their moments, but there's only one face of the league. Like to me, it's been. If I'm really, really going to be honest, like since Magic and Bird. It's been Jordan, then it's been LeBron.
I'm saying it's limited. It's only like 4 or 5.
Like true face of the league. That means you're not battling nobody for it.
Who was the face of the league when Jordan was out of the league and LeBron wasn't in the league?
It was by committee, and that was only like a couple years.
At that point, and
that's why I said Shaq.
No, you could say Shaq, but at that point, it's whoever your favorite player was. You have Vince Carter during that period, Kobe, AI, T-Mac. They weren't faces of the league, but pick one for that time period.
They wanted it to be Grant Hill. I know they wanted Grant Hill after Michael Jordan, but
that was cut short.
Yeah, the injuries fucked that up.
But faces of the league is that's a big title.
Yeah, that is. You're right.
Like that's a big title, and you have to put in work for that.
Yeah.
You can't just be anointed face of the league and that's it.
Or you have to do something that
merit.
changes the league. It's like, Magic and Bird changed the league.
I mean, that's why Steph is in the convo. He changed the offense of the NBA.
Yeah, but he wasn't face of the league.
He wasn't. No, that's what I'm saying. He's not face of the league, but he had his moment within that.
I'm telling you, for that brief,
he was never face of the league.
For that brief,
never
4 years.
Nah, you are 4 years.
As face of the league,
the face of the league needed a nemesis. He needed a nemesis.
As a face of the league, do you have to be the best player?
I feel like all the other faces of the league were best player.
Yeah. So Steph was never face of the league.
I mean, shout out to the Warriors fans. Let's see what happens. But
that's true.
Huh?
That's true. You have to be the best player. Jordan, unequivocally best player.
Because there's things you do, like you said, that change that legacy. LeBron made himself he extended his face of the league when he won in Cleveland. Like, even if KD go back to OKC and win, he ain't facing nobody's league. I don't care what you say.
Mm-hmm. So, I don't think he's ever, was even as great as he is, I don't think he's ever competed for that either.
No.
KD.
Not, at least not in the beginning.
No, I don't think he's
not
ever.
When he probably had a chance to. I don't think he took advantage of it.
I think he's just a hooper. That's all he really cares about. He don't care about any of the accolades, I don't think. But there was rumors for the last couple of months, him and Frank Vogel wasn't seeing eye to eye, and he got fired. Yeah. What do you think?
Players get coaches fired all the time.
Yeah,
I'm saying, but do you?
Coaches get fired.
I'm saying initially he wasn't even a top 5 choice, and they selected him anyway. Frank Vogel is who I'm talking about. What do you think the Suns do next?
I like that they signed Mike Budenholzer.
I'm saying, what do you think they do next in terms of
I like Mike Budenholzer for them.
Yes, but in terms of, do they keep the pieces still? Do you trade them away? Because Beal has a no trade clause.
You might trade one or entertain the thought to see what you can get back.
I mean, because Knicks got pieces.
Bill's been a very good veteran leader.
Who's that?
In the locker room, Bill. I think that he's stepped up. He's been doing a lot in the community out there, things like that. Kind of like what he did out in DC. So I think that they would have no problem. I think they welcome Bill back with open arms, no problem.
If you're going that route, they've been saying that Kevin Durant been having issues in the locker room, not talking to his teammates, kind of distant.
Yeah.
So if you're going that route where they're pleased with someone's off the court behavior, they may not be pleased with Kevin Durant. He is older.
Yeah,
he's the aging superstar. But He'd be the one.
What you gonna do with him?
Trade him away.
You get rid of.
You gonna do a sign and trade?
Yeah. If you got Booker and Beal, that's your future. KD is an aging superstar at this point.
Is Booker still considered the future?
Yeah,
I feel like he's between in his prime the next 4 years.
He's 26. He has to be. Yeah, Beal is 30, 31.
Booker's, no, I'm just talking about Booker.
It's D-Book's team for sure.
But is he gonna get you there?
No,
depending how you build around him.
He thought,
huh?
I don't think so.
In the West Coast with Ant-Man.
I mean, that's why the Knicks are in the hunt for him.
He'll just be another one of those top players to go against.
You heard it here first, man. Breaking news.
What'd you say?
Running point. D-Book is coming to the Knicks this offseason.
You know what's crazy? My coworker,
watch.
Not D-Book. He's saying KD.
No, I don't want KD.
Then that's what you wanted. Then that's what you wanted.
Yeah. Nah.
I can see KD.
No. He also said if KD goes to the Knicks and y'all win, that eliminates all the bullshit KD does.
The thing is, I don't think
that's what he said. If KD brings a chip to the Garden,
I think we're done with making those kind of decisions in terms of bad decisions with older stars, right? Man, I think,
you about to curse yourself.
No, I'm just thinking. I feel like
breaking news. KD signed.
I'm saying
y'all got picks,
we have a new regime. We have a new regime, so I feel like we're not going to do the dumb mistakes that we did in the past. So I think we're going to, if we don't do anything at all and get a solid free agent, or we're going to go after D Booker.
But that's the same thing we was trying to tell you with Tom Thibodeau. He's still doing the dumb shit he did in the past, running his players into the ground.
Bro, it's an offseason. We got to reevaluate, right? We got to see what we can do.
But you're looking at it they're really looking at this. The guy at the type might the guy at the type might be looking at it all right, Brunson needs help. KD is 25 points a game. Let's get KD.
I mean, again, I wouldn't want an aging superstar. That's all I'm saying. I've had that before.
So what the Knicks need? A center?
No, we serviceable, man.
You need some veterans, man.
Yeah.
You got a lot of young talent.
We're solid, man. I don't know what we need right now.
Who's your vet? He's not even there.
We don't need a vet.
I think you might have capped out.
No, I don't think we need a vet.
Yeah, y'all don't need a vet. Y'all got Jalen Brunson.
No, we all like I feel like Josh Hart is like Jimmy Butler, but just not the closer because we have a closer on the team. He does all the other intangibles that we need. He's a rebounder. He gets you your points. He plays defense. He's just not a closer. Again, we have a closer for that. So it's like DiVincenzo's coming on. Like,
you don't think that next year these teams are going to be more adapted to the Knicks playing style and like ready? I mean, the league gets better every year.
We at this point we're in the cream of the crop where we're like building towards the contenders and not pretenders.
Right.
So now we're just analyzing what Boston does next. We're going to manage. We're going to look at what the West does. I feel like we're going to pick up somebody serviceable for us or great for us. We're just maybe a superstar away. We're Devin Booker away.
Y'all haven't even played with their full team that they have right now. Their roster the Knicks. If their roster stays the same going into next year, they're going to be better than what y'all were this year. We're going to have Julius, OG.
I don't know if I want Julius.
Why?
Back.
I'm just saying, even if y'all stay with the same roster, if y'all get all of y'all pieces back, everybody that you have on the team and they're healthy, y'all might be the number 2 team in the East.
The thing is, though,
no question.
The last 2 years he's been hurt. Last year was an ankle. This year's a shoulder. Julius Randle. No, and he's a ball stopper, and he's a powder too. When it doesn't go his way, he kind of like team chemistry. We go back to talking about. So it's like I don't think he's a fit for us anymore.
But he's no longer like. I think last year Julius Randle was still the nigga on the team. Whether we saw that Jalen Brunson was doing his thing, but by demeanor, this year it was Cole.
Right.
Next year is Jalen Brunson.
I don't know if it was Cole.
It was Cole.
I understand what you're saying, but I don't think it was Cole.
It wasn't out of respect for what Julius is doing.
It was Cole 2 years ago. This year, you kind of see them breaking away. Then the injury happened, sadly.
Well, and then now you see Brunson. The injury separated them.
That's what I'm saying. I'm saying they were almost together. They were already withering away.
He always get hurt.
That's what I'm saying. So he's not available, sadly. And he's a solid Julius Randle.
He doesn't always get hurt. Yeah. Just the last 2 years, he
got hurt with Chai's rookie year. Broke his
tailbone or something.
He's been healthy.
He's played like almost all the regular seasons the past 2 years. He just got hurt at the end, and they're freak injuries. It was a shoulder injury and an ankle.
Bro, we need you available. Point blank. No? I'm just asking.
I didn't know that was your team. My bad.
Dixon 6, B.
Julius Randle's a Laker. Josh Hart's a Laker.
Yeah.
Nigga, they're Knicks.
You're welcome. He
don't even know how he in this position.
Knicks.
Nah.
What?
He was also a Portland Trailblazer. He was also a fucking Pelican.
No. He was
like, what are we talking about?
The team that called their names draft night.
Are they there now?
The teams that saw their potential.
Hey, what happened?
In the NBA.
God. We traded it for a championship, unfortunately.
LeBron traded it for a championship. He did the right thing.
Anyway.
LeBron did the right thing.
And I'm just saying. Nothing?
Don't get me started on that. Go ahead, do your thing, broski.
Ain't nothing to do with my thing. I've been doing my thing this entire podcast. You know what I'm saying?
The Knicks have been doing their thing the entire podcast. You know what I'm saying?
They ain't do anything tonight, though.
See, this is why the Knicks shouldn't win. They don't know how to act.
Fuck the Knicks.
fan. And this nigga says fuck Patrick Ewing.
Fuck Patrick Ewing, dog.
Listen, that's a Knicks fan for you, though. You know, they got that personality disorder.
None of that, dog.
It makes sense, though.
None of that.
It makes sense. They're not delusional like Cowboy fans.
This is very, very fucking true. Them niggas, they could be 1-0. They won the Super Bowl that year, bro. I'm telling you, dog. First, it's crazy. And then they shit the bed like the Lakers did in the playoffs. But anyway,
see?
We got, you know what I'm saying?
See? You kind of like the Knicks did tonight, though, right?
I was just thinking about 17.
17 what?
Championships.
That don't mean nothing right now. Y'all not in the offs right now.
Wow.
Y'all not in the offs.
Let me see the Knicks last ring. Where Phil Jackson at?
You know, it's in the case underneath some blanks. You know what I'm saying? Rotisserie style, okay. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? But anyway.
It's a toe ring on Phil Jackson.
What?
Them shits are smaller back in the day.
That shit don't make the list, man.
Anyway, on to like game points and all that. So we got all NBA selection coming up. You guys have any favorites for your top 5? All NBA selections?
Yeah.
I mean, we're gonna put a Nick in there, but go continue.
No, I mean, start it off.
No, go ahead.
Oh, before you answer, how do you do your All NBA? Are you doing top 5 players in the league? Because it is positionless.
I do top 2.
No, that's what I'm asking.
I do top 2 guards,
you
top
do it
2
by position.
forwards, and then top center.
He's a media guy. Exactly. Yeah.
Go ahead.
Why is that wrong?
No, go ahead. Old school.
Yo, that's
I would do the same shit.
What's the way I go? Which way you do it?
However you want to do it.
No. What's the way you do it?
It's just open now. I can have 5 fucking guards if I want to.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying? So it's like it's open.
Okay, is that how you do it too?
I don't know how I do it yet. Pause.
Out of control.
I mean, you asked me how I do it.
You're right.
But,
easy player.
Like, yeah, I'm not sure. I think traditionally I would like to follow the
old
position.
School. Okay.
But if someone deserves it, I'm gonna put them ahead. So go ahead.
Huh.
And it's no order.
Shea Gilgeous Alexander.
MVP.
SGA. Luka.
Okay. Don't be disrespectful. Just saying.
I'm trying to keep it clean.
You need to put 11 on there. On the orange blue skies. I mean,
he's there's 3 teams, right? We're talking just first team. We're just talking. Yeah. So he's on 3rd team.
Who?
Brunson. He's bugging. Continue.
I got 2 other guards I would put before him, but
sleepers.
So who you got so far? Luka and
I got
SGA,
mm-hmm. Luka, Tatum, LeBron.
First team?
Yeah.
Okay.
Why did I?
Do you think?
No, dude, it's your list. I was just curious. I was shocked. Go ahead.
You okay?
Do you think?
A Joker.
All right.
I think I'm gonna go towards because I like building a team. Every time I do mine, if I'm doing the All NBA, I want a team.
So you're doing 2 guards, 2 forwards, and a center.
Kind of. Yep.
Okay.
So I got Shea. I got Luka. I got Anthony Davis. I got Jokic. And so I'm missing one person. It would be a small forward.
Say Anthony Davis?
I said Anthony Davis as my power forward. I guess I would have I have to go with Tatum as per record,
Are you hurt
per
by that?
status. I am because I'm disappointed in.
You want to elaborate, sir? You didn't really talk about it earlier.
Jason Tatum should be top 5. I don't believe he's top 5 player in the league. I don't think he's an MVP. I think he has too many bad games. I'm not confident that he's going to be able to carry his team to a championship, which we all expect him to do this season. So it's like even last couple of games, he hasn't had a really good playoffs thus far. Mm-hmm. Now, granted to him, he's doing some little things. He's playing an all-around game. He's letting Jaylen Brown and the rest of the team, because they could score with the best of them. So,
but if they miss threes, they're done. Not done, but go ahead.
Yeah, I don't like his shot selection.
Yeah,
I've been having like that for years, and through different coaches, it's been the same. So maybe you're just hard-headed in your shot selection. That's what I'm starting to see. So I'm not satisfied with Tatum, but you are. I can't, you know what I mean, I can't do that because that your team is the best and you're doing what you do. So I'll put him there above LeBron. Yeah, that's my 5.
Who you got, Serge?
I got Shea, Luka.
You put a Celtic over a Laker?
His favorite player is Kobe, and he wanted to be a Laker.
Shea, Luka, Tatum, AD, and Jokic.
Say that again?
No, don't do it. Don't. I want you to say it again, but hold on. You put a Celtic over a Laker? That's your second time.
Yeah, but like
phone check, homie.
He said Anthony
phone
Davis.
check, homie.
And I got Anthony Davis, and because
I added Anthony Davis.
Huh?
No, he said it.
No, he said Ant-Man.
No, I said Anthony Davis.
He said Anthony Davis.
He said Ant-Man, Joker. He said Luka.
Nah, I'm doing power forward. Why would I put Ant-Man as my power forward?
Now, we'll rewind it.
No,
listen to me. We will rewind it and you'll see it. He said SJ, and he said SJ. He said SG. He said SGA, Luka. He paused.
Yeah.
And I said, what is he doing?
But I paused. I went to power forward.
He said Ant-Man, and then he said Joker. And I'm like, okay, he got one more forward, and he better stop playing because now he got to put two small forwards in.
I thought we gotta watch it. I thought it was.
And I said, you're not.
We all hold on. I said,
let him finish.
I said, you're not gonna put AD in there, and he said, oh, I said AD, and I'm like, oh, it sounded like he said Ant-Man, so AD and LeBron.
So initially, when you questioned me about it, I told you I said AD. And they tell you that I said AD the whole time. And now you taking three niggas over your.
But you still chose a Celtic over a Laker.
That's what you upset about.
That's what you upset about. That's about to be the third strike.
He came before the Celtics.
This is crazy.
I got a Laker in there. I can't, you know what I mean? I can't put two Lakers up in there.
So Anthony Davis for sure in there.
Yeah, he's my power forward. I told you I'm going by position.
Yeah, obviously, I got Brunson. I got Ant-Man.
My bad, Serge.
Say your joint again.
I had Shea, Luka, Jason Tatum, Anthony Davis, and Jokic.
I like it.
Thanks.
Same as him.
That was the same?
Yeah, so you left LeBron out.
Yeah, I put Tatum over LeBron.
I mean, I am a LeBron fan, but I don't think he's first team this year.
AD had a record 78 games. Played well in the playoffs. Listen, I'm giving to him this
only for
season.
5 games. I get you. Yeah. Anyway,
for this is.
Oh, you said over what?
Only for 5 games. He played well in the playoffs for 5 games. I get it.
This is regular season.
He brought the playoffs up.
I said the season. I said 78 games.
You probably gonna say Julius Randle.
No, I said he played 78 games.
Who was the best Laker this year?
Between Anthony, pick one.
It's only 2 niggas you could pick for
LeBron.
So then why are you giving why are you putting AD?
Because I'm going by position.
Okay, got you. See, that's why I was asking you how y'all was choosing.
No, but that's
I just do guards, forwards, and a center.
The traditional way.
Yeah. But you're building a team.
Point guard,
that's what y'all doing. Y'all building a team.
I'm not.
That's how I usually do.
That's how I know the game.
This one I'm not.
Point guard, shooting guard, small forward. Like I just go by how I know it. Yeah.
So I got Brunson, Ant-Man, Jokic, Luka, and Joker.
Jokic and Joker?
I mean, Joker.
I'll say it like.
Hold on. I got Brunson. I got Luka. I got Ant-Man. I got, who's my power forward? Or who's my. I'll say Joker. I have Brunson, Ant-Man, Luka, SGA, and Joker.
Brunson, Luka, SGA.
Brunson.
Luka, SGA.
Wait, so who's your guards?
All guards.
All of them.
All guards.
Okay.
All guards and Joker is my center.
Okay, so no forwards.
Positionless, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
That's my squad.
That's your squad?
Yeah. Not like all time. I know y'all trying to talk all time shit.
I mean,
let me hear Ronnie.
That's your game. Like, what's your top 5? You're not getting off the court. All time.
Starting 5.
Starting 5, but it's 5-on-5.
Like fatigue off?
5-on-5.
I'm saying fatigue off?
Yes.
All right.
And whoever loses off the court, winner stay on the court. Who's your unbeatable 5?
All right.
Team.
Go ahead, Ronnie. Why are you looking at me?
Period. Like unbeatable 5.
I can start.
Okay.
Go ahead.
I mean, you sound real confident.
Go ahead.
Because I'm telling you right now, no matter what y'all say, ain't nobody beating this team.
Okay.
Ronnie, don't do that.
I'm curious now. Go ahead.
Ronnie already ready to fight. But listen.
Because I got your team beat already.
So starting at point guard.
Yep.
LeBron James.
James.
At 2 guards.
Yeah.
You ain't gonna cut him off already.
No.
But he's not a point guard, though.
5. This is my starting 5.
Yeah, but let's keep the players at their position.
No, you don't. No, I get to choose from whoever ever played.
Go ahead. Go ahead. No, go ahead.
Go ahead, man.
I know you were going to start.
But
no, I choose my 5.
You're right.
I'm right. I know I'm right. They done had LeBron playing power forward. All these, he's a point guard.
All right.
Skip Bayless say it all the time. He's best passer in the league.
I don't make you a point guard,
He's
though.
all point guard. On my team, LeBron is the starting
Go
point
ahead.
guard.
What's
Cool.
LeBron?
Huh?
What LeBron?
Don't do that.
Nah,
I'm asking.
LeBron. Go ahead.
LeBron. All
Okay.
right, so you got
I just want to know
LeBron.
what
Two
LeBron.
guards. Say it.
Yeah, we already know.
Come on now.
I ain't saying your team, nigga.
Kobe.
Mm.
Kobe two.
Okay.
At the 3,
All right.
Michael Jeffrey Jordan.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
At the 4,
Mm-hmm.
I could never ever put a Celtic on my team. It was really hard for me to think about this one. Pause.
What Celtic would you have?
For
Larry
a
Bird.
second,
I know
I
who
thought
you
about
say.
putting Bill Russell at the power forward. But I said, you know what?
You lost with that one, man.
There ain't no way in hell I'm putting a Celtic on my team.
They go for him.
There ain't no way in hell.
Okay.
At my power forward, I'm going with Karl Malone. Center, Shaquille O'Neal.
All right, so let's get this right.
We're not getting off the court.
Let's get this right.
We're not getting off the court.
Okay.
What was your
Carl Malone's
team?
only good with. Go ahead, continue. Sorry, go ahead.
So
Let's see what's his team.
LeBron, Kobe, Mike, Karl Malone, Shaq.
There's only one ball.
Karl Malone
That
played
team-
defense.
That
Just-
team is getting off the
Shaq
court
played
quick.
defense. Kobe played defense. LeBron played defense.
What? Putting Shaq in mad pick and rolls, having a point guard
With
run
who? Put him
LeBron.
in the pick and roll with who?
Huh?
Put him in the pick and roll with who?
What you talking about?
You say you put him in the pick and roll
Defending
with
the
who?
pick and roll.
What's your team?
All right, we're about to see.
Dirk Nowitzki?
Huh? We'll see.
So you
I'm
going
next.
or
You can go-
if you
whoever
got,
wants to
if you
go
got it,
next.
If you got it.
Y'all go next. Go ahead.
Go ahead, Serge.
Y'all tell us whose team was going to win in the comments.
There you go. I like that.
Damn, yeah. All right. So my team, I'm gonna go by position. I got Penny Hardaway as my starting point guard. 96. Penny Hardaway as my starting point. The 2 guard, you already know. Kobe.
Kobe Bean?
At 3. At 3, I'm going to have LeBron. At 4, I'm going to have KG. And at 5, I'm going to have Shaq.
You're not beating me, my friend. Penny Hardaway is getting shut down. He ain't get 94 feet. We picking him up.
Who was your 4? Karl Malone?
Who?
Yeah.
Penny Hardaway, you shutting down?
He picked up. He said,
I mean, you saying you shutting Penny Hardaway down?
hell yeah.
LeBron-
shutting him
LeBron
down.
James?
LeBron and Kobe in the backcourt?
I got LeBron on my team too.
Yeah,
Prime.
but yeah, LeBron is.
We're not shutting Prime.
Got them green jerseys on in high school.
Go ahead, Serge.
I know it's crazy without Jordan, but
I'm
hey,
next.
I
That-
know.
that
I
is
know.
crazy.
So you had
No Jordan.
Penny,
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 Kobe,
Bron,
LeBron.
KG, and Shaq.
Penny, Kobe, LeBron, KG,
And
Shaq.
I'm in every game.
You are in every game.
I'm in every game.
Okay.
You're not beating my team, though.
I am.
No, you're not.
Who you
He
got to
ain't
beat?
beating
I
the
got.
Go
Okay.
ahead.
Hold on.
You trying to buy yourself some time, player?
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, go ahead.
I respect it though. I want him to say something that's gonna blow my socks off. Pause.
I got Steph.
That's an avalanche. You laughing? That's an avalanche.
Whoever player he got guarding Steph is out the game
That's an
already.
avalanche, bro.
Who's running around them screens?
Bro,
Who on your team is running around them screens?
listen, man.
Who on your team is running around them screens? I asked you the question 3 times.
Listen, this the problem.
All right, it's my turn.
Yeah, no, this is no good, bro.
Steph at point.
Steph for four spots now? You said his name 4 times. So he
Steph at the point, right? All right.
Yeah, take a drink because you try to convince yourself of this nonsense.
You wasting a lot of time over here, bro.
Cause
all right, so we know Steph is playing
Kobe.
Okay.
I'm gonna do it with Kobe.
Okay.
Kobe. KD.
At your 3.
Yep. At the 3.
Oh, so straight offense.
Damn.
So Steph.
How do you forget about KD?
So Steph, Kobe,
KD,
Mhm.
KG, Hakeem.
I like that.
and I knew you was gonna go with Hakeem because you
I
was
like
talking
that.
about Shaq, and Hakeem did beat Shaq twice when he was a baby.
I like that.
So how you said I started with straight offense, finished it off with straight defense.
I like that. Damn.
Is KD the best defensive power forward ever?
KG. He's not the
KG?
best defensive power forward, but he's the most versatile.
Yeah, that's why.
More versatile than Chris Webber?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Defense?
Yeah.
No, offense and defense. Balancing both.
He's better.
Oh,
Even
he
though I'm a
wasn't-
Chris Webber fan, he's better.
He's way more versatile than Chris Webber on period.
Yeah.
Wait, real quickly, could you just repeat your 5 again?
Steph, Kobe, Kevin Durant, Kevin Garnett, Hakeem Olajuwon.
They're getting off the court.
Yeah, when them niggas is tired from
Yeah,
dropping
right.
130 on your ass.
Yeah, okay.
Nigga,
Okay.
You got LeBron don't know how to play with no big,
Listen,
first of all.
you said a pick on any of them.
What you talking about?
They're out the game.
Who gonna set the pick
That
for
frail
you?
ass team.
Who gonna set the pick?
What you talking about? Steph running to a pick?
Who's gonna set the
KD
pick
running
on
to
your
a pick?
team? Who's
Any
gonna
of
set the
them.
pick?
Any of them.
Tell me who's gonna set
Michael
the pick.
Jordan outweighed Steph by 100 pounds. Get out of here.
So Michael Jordan's gonna set the pick?
Hold on,
What's your
wait.
team?
Before we do that,
That's what
wait, what's your top 5?
It's tough. I would say LeBron at the point.
Thank you.
MJ at the 2. KD at the 3. Dennis Rodman at the 4. That's my favorite player of all time. And
Don't look at me.
And number
No,
5.
If you gonna
That
give
should
somebody
explain a
some
lot of
heat-
these takes today.
And number 5, Dennis Rodman, former defensive player of the year, lockdown, Karl Malone, and all that. So again, we're not worried
So
about
his
that.
team, his team a rapper.
You said it, not me.
Go ahead.
Damn. And center wise, I mean, it's a toss up
bugging.
between Hakeem and David Robinson.
The
I would say
ad-
Not
Hakeem.
Patrick?
Hakeem Olajuwon.
So what was your team? LeBron.
So LeBron, MJ, KD, Dennis Rodman, Hakeem.
Bro, I am running through
I
I
all
mean,
of these
us
teams.
two in the finals.
No,
Yeah.
you're not.
Yeah,
Don't
we
put yourself
are.
in no
You
final.
are
You're
not.
not in no finals,
Your
bro.
team
No,
objectively doesn't make sense.
You're not
my
in
nigga.
no finals. You're
And don't hit on
How?
Dennis Rodman either, bro.
y'all at home. Y'all vote in the comments. Let us know who's winning.
How? Steph, Kobe, KG, KD, and
He has
Hakeem.
Yo, his team be running
Versatile.
around like your Knicks
What?
tonight.
Very versatile.
That's what I'm trying to
Yeah.
tell him. Like, what?
Oh, I think you said what?
No, I'm agreeing with you. What?
His bony ass team be running around like your Knicks tonight, all fucked up. Looking for somebody to sell
Makes
them
it 6,
out.
B.
Who's your coach, Tibbs?
Huh?
Yeah, who the head coach? Who the head coach?
My coach might be Phil.
Oh, y'all really not doing nothing then.
Huh?
You
We got
said
11
Phil?
chips. Yeah. What you
Steph
talking
with
about?
Phil Jackson. I don't know if that works,
I
bro.
don't know.
But yo, man, we're this is Running Point. If you found this episode to be dope, like and subscribe and all that. We ain't say it at the beginning.
Yeah.
We out of here,
We
man.
out. Peace.
What?